Nurture your intuition. You already know what you need to know, okay? You knew enough to get here. You found your way here. Wherever you came from, Bristol, you know, Germany, or Brixton, it doesn't matter. You found your way here. Good on you. You're somewhat proficient already. You're dressed. Nobody walked in here dragging their knuckles. Everybody looks presentable. You know enough. You can speak. I didn't hear anybody mumble or, you know, walk into walls or trip over their own feet. It's safe bet, statistically, you have a reasonable level of competency, a reasonable level of proficiency. And the truth is, we're a lot harder on ourselves than others would see us. That's my view and my experience. We are a lot harder on ourselves than we are on other people. And so the reverse is going to be the same. Other people are going to be more accommodating. It's funny, the very thing we're afraid of is the very thing we worry about the most. You know, if we screw up, the other person says, oh no, that's all right, don't worry. If you drop something, the other person will say, here, let me help you pick that up. But yet we have it in our heads that somehow we're up on a stage naked, which, you know, we're being reviewed and critiqued and held up to ridicule. That's really not the case, ladies and gentlemen. It's really not the case. You already know enough to hold down a job. Even if you're made redundant, you had a job, you can get another one. You're all on the internet, so that means you're even a modicum of technically proficient. Common sense. Time is a currency, and in my opinion, common sense is too. There's a lot of people out there that haven't developed common sense and instinct, and they rely on other people to sort of guide them through life, or they leave their fate up to Big Brother or their mom and dad or their partner or husband, wife, whatever, their boss. And that can be natural, especially if now you're going into an internet business and you go from being totally accountable to being totally free, you know? It's like a kid on summer vacation or like a permanent bank holiday weekend, because now you're on the internet and you can do whatever you want, where you want. Well, that's great, but bless you, you still need to have common sense. And you do need to learn how to hustle. When I say hustle, I don't mean disco dancing, and I don't mean hustle like running a game. What I mean is hustle, have something going on. Another word for hustle is switched on, okay? You need to be a bit switched on, okay? You need to have a little bit of hustle. Hustle means energy. Hustle means showing up for work, which in this case is your own work and your own business. And again, these are mistakes that you want to watch out for. These are mistakes that you want to avoid. These are mistakes that you want to be careful of, because it's the small stuff. It's the death by 1,000 small cuts. You're not going to make one glaring screw up. You're not going to cock something up so badly that your computer's going to explode in a ball of flames and destroy the internet. That's a pretty safe bet. But what you can do is forget to build a list, forget to hold yourself accountable, forget to have a little bit of hustle in you, forget to make a sale early, you know, sale or two early. Even if it's a 20-pound ebook through ClickBank and you get a little commission and you're like, geez, I could buy a couple of pints down at the pub. But you know what? You didn't pay for those couple pints. Your efforts did, and your ability to show somebody else that what you offer has value to it paid for those pints. So even if it's a small check, it's proof positive.